Hello, my lovelies. Calling all Pisces. Welcome to Pisces season, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's see what we have going on for you for Pisces season. What do we need to know? So I'm going to do things a little different. I have quite a bit of stuff that I want to include in your reading. So this will encompass all of Pisces season from February 19th until March 20th. All right, so let's see what we have going on for Pisces. What do they need to know? There we go. All right, so I'm going to get all your cards out and then we're going to start your reading. What does Pisces need to know for Pisces season? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? All right, Pisces. So we start with an interesting group of cards here. I pulled out some oracle cards because I figured I wanted to encompass, a full month's worth of a reading for you guys to see what the energy is. So we start with needing courage and needing to believe in yourself. You also get kind of a fresh start or a do-over here. I also see this card as something where you're going through an evolution as exactly like the cocoon and the butterfly here. So you might have started Pisces season as caterpillar, and during Pisces season, you're going to be finding your courage. You're going to have to actually step out of your comfort zone, and I feel like you're going through your evolution. So you're going to be completely reborn during this season. Don't be surprised if there isn't quite a bit of attention on you. I feel like you're going to have this magnetic quality about you. And so you might turn some heads where maybe you didn't before, or there's some definite changes that are going to take place. That's going to require courage. So you aren't going to be able to retreat into your shell and solitary energy for very long. I feel like this is part of your metamorphosis to stand out from the crowd. So it's very important that you go through these changes. And you may also need to let your inner hero out. So heroism. So this could also be where, you have to find your courage, being your own hero. Do you believe in yourself? Are you going to be the hero for other people? Maybe there's something that you're called to do that requires you to actually step into that energy. So interesting. The numbers 13 and 17 could be significant for you as well this month. All right, we start with service. So you might be a light worker, you might be in a place where you're doing acts of service to help other people this month. And I feel good when I can help others. Also, operating in the heart space, we definitely have green on this card, which would symbolize the heart chakra. So I feel like that's also expanding. And maybe that's something that you want to do with your time. Maybe you're one of those people that just loves helping others. We need more of those people on this planet. So do good deeds for others without expecting things in return. And we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. There's lots of souls on this card. So these are like your spirit team, your angels, your guardians. And if you need support, then definitely call on them so that you don't feel alone. Know that loneliness and actually being alone are completely different. If you're just lonely, maybe you need to go socialize. Maybe you need to pick up the phone and call somebody, see some friends or family. But this is an indication that you are not alone. And if you feel that way, you need to speak up. All right. We also need to go towards our joy and our contentment. I actually I was drifting off to sleep a few days ago and saw this card in my mind. So it's funny that it came out in the Pisces reading. I'm a Pisces sun. So I do feel like that we need to start going towards things that bring us happiness. So if everything in life is kind of bogged you down, that's fine, go in a different direction. I feel like we need to start living again and stop worrying about things so much. And I'm guilty of that myself. But there is something here that's going to change that for us. So I do think positive changes are coming, lots more happiness. This angel is one that brings you like peace and harmony. I also see the rainbow in the tree behind her. So rainbows might be significant as well. Remember that a rainbow is also symbolic of finding the peace after a storm, finding the beauty after a storm, finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So positive changes look like they're coming after this storm. And harmony and resolution. So really finding the silver lining or finding the happiness in life again. I also feel like if you've been dealing with some sort of struggle that you're able to come to either some sort of compromise or middle ground in order to resolve things in a peaceful way. I do feel like it's going to require courage for that situation to be resolved, but I do think that you have it within you. And we have your mind as an altar to source energy. You may need to really connect to that more. I feel like maybe we kind of forget about, dealing with source if you aren't talking to source regularly, God, spirit, the universe, whatever title you give that. But you're connected to that divine energy always, and that's something you can tap into at any given time in order to create like an easier time in your life. So purple could also be significant. It's one of my favorite colors. There's definitely purple associated with the crown chakra. Your third eye could be really opening up. Your intuitive abilities might be really heightened during the next month or so. And I feel like once they're open, there's not really a way to close them. So embrace that. It's part of your gift. It's why you're here. And know that you are worthy. I feel like you might be struggling with imposter syndrome, feeling like you're not enough in some area. And that's where we really need courage. I also see this as you need to start pouring all of the stuff that you shower with others to others into yourself. So really pour into your own cup. I feel like you might be kind of depleted right now. So if you need some time alone or to rest, then take that time and don't feel guilty about that. Everybody could use that from time to time. Know that you're worthy. Know that you have everything that you need within you. So you don't have to doubt that. Let's see what we have going on for love for the month for Pisces. During Pisces season, what's happening for the Pisces? Ooh, all right. So we start with some sort of ending. The ending is bringing a new beginning. Let's see what else we have going on here. All right, so remember that endings bring new beginnings, and I feel like this is your metamorphosis, right? So the things that have to transition out of your life, they're to create space for the new things to come in. You only have so much energetic space in your life in order to create the life that you want. So some things have to go. Think of it as like cleaning out your energetic closet. And so, we don't keep things that we had from childhood necessarily all the way through to adulthood for the most part. Why? Well, we've outgrown those things. And so we have to replace them with new things. So that's important. There is some sort of new beginning coming after this ending. So I feel like the ending is important, and know that it's not something that you should worry about. You may also be struggling. You might not want to talk to a certain person. You might be hesitating to hear from them or talk to them. You don't want to deal with this person out of hurt. You might be avoiding a conversation, call, or person. There's boundaries, and you might still be angry. You need boundaries, is what I should say. So if you don't want to talk to this person and maybe something's really over in like a relationship or a situation where it's just not serving your highest good, then let that go and know that by closing that chapter, you're going to actually see this new beginning coming in. There could also be the need to follow your passions. You have the joy and contentment card, so I feel like that's important. There could also be a lot of chemistry between you and another person, and that you like each other equally and you're having fun. I feel like this is your new beginning, where maybe there was something that was just stagnant, just wasn't serving your highest good, so you're eliminating those things. We have the Phoenix as well, so this is telling us we're going through a transitional phase or a transformation, and that whatever was kind of sent to defeat us isn't going to, and that we're going through we're going through a new phase, and that's bringing growth, and you might be changing your mind. You're looking for stability, you're looking for your paradise, you're looking for something that stands the test of time. So you are trying to find your happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. So I do feel like this is a new person that may be coming into your life. You could be in a new stage talking to this person more. You might be waiting to hear from them as well. That may also take some courage for you to step out of your comfort zone. Most Pisces that I know have kind of two personalities. One is that they're very reserved and shy and quiet, and the other is that they can be quite extroverted when they're in the right circumstances. So I feel like this person kind of pulls you out of your shell, and really you enjoy this person's company. So interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, or hovering. And sunglasses. So someone could be hiding, someone could be spying on you, they could be stalking you online, things like that. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So someone could be gaslighting you, not telling you the truth of how they feel. This could be somebody that you're not ready to deal with right now, or it could be somebody that you're having an ending with. It could also be a new person kind of waiting in the wings to see when this other person is exiting your life so that they can come forward. And we have ascending. So you are transcending the obstacles in love this month. Could be anywhere in your life that you're transcending some obstacles, and you are overcoming some things so that you can enter a new phase in your life and preparing for union. I feel like it's with this new person that you may actually like overcome whatever challenges you had with the last situation, and that you're finally ready to go towards something that's better for you. Watch out for people who might try and stab you in the back this month. I feel like this could also be kind of a warning. It may have already happened. This may be the relationship that's on its way out, or it could be something new that's coming in. Use caution, trust your instincts this month. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, or a shocking attack. Remember that all things take time. It could happen in divine timing. That's always the best timing. It says need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. So in time, there will be forward movement and progress. In divine timing, you will meet the right person when you're ready for it to happen. But I feel like you're working on releasing and letting go of things. Maybe you also just need some time alone in order to think about these things so that you're ready when the new opportunity comes in. Let's get some harsh truths and let's see what we need to know for Pisces season. Ooh, someone's getting an upgrade in life. Somebody's also seeking forgiveness, and you may be trying to just kind of stay in your own lane this month. It says, say no to toxic relationships. Definitely let go of the people that kind of stab you in the back or use you. And player, using you, manipulation, or a third party. So definitely be cautious of that. You're constantly wondering what somebody is hiding. It's probably not the best energy to be in. You want to be able to trust people. Let's see. No empathy, unable to see their side or feel how they feel. So stay away from people like that. We have the sunglasses and the stalker card. Says stalker, leave them alone. Lies always come out, so just tell the truth. But can you handle the truth? You can't handle the truth, or can you? I feel like you can. So I feel like with this ending, we're finally going to get our upgrade in life. So let the ending happen. It's meant to. You don't want to keep holding space for things that don't work. Somebody is going to try and come in and seek forgiveness or absolution for whatever it is that they've done. I feel like that is for the shocking attack. My nose is itching really bad for confirmation. And I feel like you're just kind of doing your own thing. You're just in your own lane. It's like, I'm not bothering anybody, so just leave me be. Say no to toxic relationships. Definitely, we're looking for something that's better for us. And player, watch out for people who are manipulating you or put you in a third party situation or are using you. I feel like your instincts are on point and you're kind of thinking, well, what is it that they're hiding? Be careful if that's a new person that you're getting involved with. If your instincts are giving you red flags, is it fear or is it reality? You might have to ask yourself which one it is. And watch out for people who are unable to show you any sort of empathy or unable to see your side of it or how you feel. Again, I feel like there is somebody that's watching you. Could be online, could be some other way, but watch out because these people are definitely looking at you. Again, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, I feel like Pisces are going to start to have a lot more attention this month, and it's partly because of their magnetic energy that they're putting out. People are just going to be like, hey, there's something different about you all of a sudden, or they really start to take notice where maybe you were kind of a wallflower. That's not going to be the case much longer. So watch out for some stalkers, definitely. Remember that lies always come out, so always tell the truth. And can you handle the truth? You can't handle the truth. I think you can. Let's get one more of these for confirmation. Innocent, faultless, and free from guilt. So I feel like if you're on the up and up, you don't have anything to worry about. Make sure that you aren't doing anything that's kind of nefarious. You don't want to get caught in that toxic cycle of karma always repeating itself. All right, Pisces, what do we need to know for Pisces season? Let's see what we have going on. All right, So interesting energy for Pisces season. So we are willing to do the hard work to be successful. So I think that's important. This is part of your upgrade in life, but it takes a long time to build this empire. So you could also be welcoming in somebody that maybe has already done that, somebody who's wealthy or owns a business, things like that. It's someone who's very business minded, business focused, and also willing to put in the hard work. They also know that it could take a while, and that's okay. They're willing to do that, and they know that slow and steady wins the race. So that could be you as well. I do feel like you have somebody coming in that's also like very playful, somebody who comes in really quick, but they don't have the longevity factor there. Page energy is like they come in with some news, but then that kind of fizzles out just as quick as it began. So this isn't like long-term energy necessarily with the page, but we do have multiple offers coming in for you with the Knight of Cups as well. He's a little bit better. We're looking for more King energy or Emperor energy, definitely for longevity. Pages are going to bring you in some sort of news. I feel like this transformation is having you to discover, how to have fun again, really. And I feel like things have been, what's the right word? Just really boring, really draining lately. And so I hope that's going to change for the majority of Pisces in Pisces season, that things finally start to gain some momentum and go forward. But there is two potential offers coming in for love, somebody who wants to actually show you how they feel and bring you meaningful gifts. Money's going to improve. Who couldn't use more of that? So we love to see that. Could be a pay raise, promotion, job change, enough to be able to be charitable to others. So like all your needs are met, but you have more in reserve. So if somebody needs your help, you're able to also help them. It could be things like an inheritance, a lottery win, things like that. Watch out that people aren't coming to you with like, the give me handout sort of deal, because this is like generational wealth, and it's more money than you can spend in one lifetime. It's blessings that you can help others with. Two cards back to back talking about the abundance is coming. I feel like you've had to have a lot of patience. I feel like a lot of us have really struggled financially in the last couple of years. So it looks like we're finally getting a little bit of relief. There's also been a lot of conflict or a lot of arguments going on. I feel like, again, what are they hiding? Waiting for the other shoe to fall. You may have been betrayed by this person. It may be multiple people. I feel like sometimes Pisces are kind of a doormat. They see everything. I feel like they know when people are deceiving them. They kind of already know that something's off. So just pay attention to those things. I feel like this argument or this confusion will subside, but I also feel like you're going to get some sort of truth revealed that helps you to see, okay, so I wasn't wrong. So now I can go in a new direction. And I do feel like you really could be burnout. So if you are, I think that this is an intended thing for you to kind of slow down. Maybe you restructure your schedule for the week or the month, and you kind of take some more time for you. I'm also doing that with both of my channels, TikTok and YouTube, kind of slowing things down, taking some time for myself and working on some things behind the scenes. You guys will still have content, I promise, but I'm going to structure how I do it a little bit differently so I have more time to myself. So healing, burnout, strength, and awakening. Part of this is discovering how to have fun in life again instead of everything being kind of topsy-turvy. Pisces energy with the Hanged Man. So I do feel like part of this restriction is self-imposed. Some of it isn't, like the financial aspects. I feel like if you show up every day and you're doing your part and things just aren't going well, that's not all on you, especially if you're kind of they're showing me an image in my head of multiple irons in the fire, kind of multiple streams of income. Maybe some of it's passive, some of it's not. If you've been kind of setting these things up for a while, and then I feel like slowly they're going to start to develop, and it's been slow. We have pentacles out here, so a long, slow process, but I do feel like improvements are coming. You got to make some readjustments in this season. What isn't working, what is working, focus on the stuff that is positive, see what needs some tweaking or needs to change, and then keep moving forward. And you will get the balance that you're looking for. If you're dealing with courts, contracts, legal issues, I feel like that's balanced in your favor. Let's see, what else do we have? And the need to walk away from the things that don't serve you. So really important energy here is that if it's not meant for you, we don't want to keep it any longer. We want to let go of those things. Well, that's followed by death. So there's your metamorphosis and your transformative energy. This is also telling us that we need to let these things go that don't serve us and we need to keep moving forward. It's a metamorphosis, an evolution. You might be going through some sort of loss or change. Know that you are transforming. So give yourself some patience, and it is time to end these toxic cycles, the backstabbing, the betrayal, all of these things that we want to sever ties with. What else do we need to know for Pisces season? All right, Knight of Cups again. So definitely love offers coming in. I feel like this opens up a world of opportunities for you as well, that maybe you didn't have those before. You could meet this person online. I feel like there's a lot of stubborn energy here, a lot of hesitation. Know that this is divinely guided to close out the old cycle so you can begin something brand new. I also feel like you're going to have the world in the palm of your hand very soon. So be willing to change, be willing to open up. You've waited a long time for these changes to come in, so your ships are coming in. Watch out for any sort of illusion. Don't get stuck under somebody's spell, especially if they're manipulating you. See it for what it is so you can make adjustments. It is past time to let go of this heavy burden, so finally let that go. Again, you have a decision to make about love and commitment. I feel like you have a relationship that's possibly ending, and you have somebody brand new that's trying to come in, so you will have to make a choice. There's more money, more abundance coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, and we have someone from your past returning or thinking about you. I feel like this is the person that's spying on you. Again, you're burnout and exhausted, so don't be ashamed to take some time out and rest. You definitely need to be at your best, I feel like, for some of these blessings to really find you, and your guard is super high. I feel like with good reason. I feel like most Pisces that I've ever met are kind of like a little standoffish sometimes, where it's like I don't know if that's a good opportunity for me. I don't know if I like that person's energy. So pay attention to those things. You are going to have to let your guard down slowly, so take it with a grain of salt that you might need to take your time, especially if you're meeting new people. We have strength that came out in the reverse. Yes, you are strong enough to make these changes. Don't doubt yourself. The endings need to occur for this transformation to fully take place. All right, what else does Pisces need to know this month? Hmm. We love that. The Wheel of Fortune. So good luck is on your side this month. I feel like really you've dealt with maybe a string of setbacks or bad luck, and that's about to change. This is your destiny for you to step into this abundance and this power and to really transform it. I feel like a lot of us doubt things. It's like, oh, it's never going to happen. Well, if it's meant for you, it's going to find you and it'll happen at the right time. You do get a wish fulfillment during Pisces season, something good coming in, and you're hesitating on leaving this ending behind. You've got to decide what you want. Do you want peace and harmony or conflict and chaos? I feel like you're on the fence, but it does look like it's ending. You are going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, especially financially. Start setting some goals. Don't fear the change and transition. Tower in reverse isn't near as bad as a tower upright. It can still be kind of life altering energy, but it is worth it in the end. So plan ahead for what you can, be willing for the change to actually happen. I feel like once you kind of agree to it from source energy, things start to catapult forward. Your good luck starts to really transform and turn around. And we do need some teamwork to make the dream work. I feel like this is in business as well. Again, we have something or someone from the past may resurface. You have to decide whether this is what you want or if you're going to transition and go move forward. The Seven of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Knight of Pentacles is really about moving into greener pastures. You have the upgrade in life card here. So this is your chance. This is your chance for things to actually transcend and go forward. No more stuck, stagnant energy. You have the decision to make. Do you want to stay in the past? Do you want to go forward in a new path? But it's totally your call. There is financial improvements coming. You may also have blocked somebody, or you will block somebody and leave them out in the cold, and they feel that separation. This is also a chance for you to recover. So injury, illness, surgery, things like that. Again, the lovers needing to make a decision about your future, especially when it comes to love. All right, what else does Pisces need to know for this season to close it out? What do we need to know for the outcome? All right, so we have the is that the Knight? That is the King of Cups, right? Knight of Cups. I can't read my own handwriting. That's the whole problem. That is the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you're going to have somebody very romantic trying to come in. It's come out 3 times. So if you haven't dealt with that before, that's about to change. Somebody very romantic wants to come in and take action towards you, make an offer towards you of love. So I feel like it's going to really surprise you. It might knock your socks off. There's some sort of indecision though. I feel like you're really unsure of this situation, but you are working on healing from heartbreak. So overcoming these things, I feel like it's a mental challenge, not that it's, with your heart space. I feel like your heart's going to know which direction it wants to go, but your mind's going to argue with it. That you are recovering from a lot of indecision, a lot of sleepless nights. You're trying to let go of these things that aren't serving your highest good. What is that? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So be careful with your financial decisions. You are a natural healer. Watch out for jealous and manipulative people, especially around money. You also have the Ten of Pentacles. So if you come into a large sum of money, like I was saying, the gimme gimmes, don't fall for it. If people haven't helped you to achieve this goal, they probably aren't worth helping at this point either. All right, watch out for the confusion. We have the Five of Swords again. You are confused, I feel like, about the future and about love. I feel like those are the two biggest things that I see. Again, confusion. So we want to make sure that we're seeing things clearly. Lots of indecision here. You're going to have to make up your mind and make a decision. And watch out for anything that is negative when it comes to your finances. You don't want to get like a lottery win and go broke the next month, So be careful with your finances. Really make wise decisions. Don't get into any harebrained crazy schemes. Six of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So definitely looking towards the future and letting go of the past. You might be leaving home. Maybe you're leaving a place that's always been home, trying something new. You've got a lot of choices to make, especially about love. Again, I feel like you may have one that's on the way out and one that's coming in. Somebody that's really completely the opposite of what you're used to. Listen to your intuition, nurture the things that you want to grow. Watch out for selfish people this month. Any sort of like negativity that's trying to bring you down. There may be some delays, but I also feel like a creative block could be holding you back. So we've got to start maybe thinking outside the box, get creative. If what you're currently doing isn't working, try something else, go in a different direction, and I promise you the spark of creativity will return. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. So we need to be really cautious of giving up too soon. I feel like we could feel like we're very defeated, but really in reality, we are not. So we need to go forward and keep going about the future. And the Seven of Swords. Again, watch out for liars, cheaters, thieves, and manipulators. That's something you probably want to guard yourself against, especially financially. And the Six of Swords. You are finally deciding that enough is enough and that you want to call a truce and go in a new direction. I feel like this is also a chance for you to really let go of the past and move forward. You might be traveling, moving, relocating, really finding your peace and your harmony. And the Eight of Pentacles. Know that the hard work will pay off. It will be worth it. You need to put your best foot forward and find your confidence with the Queen of Wands here. So there could be a lot more attention on you. I feel like you're also trying to manifest, whether it's love, money, all of the above, a whole new start. So keep going. Make sure that you are finding your independence as well. Confidence comes from within. You're strong enough. You have the courage within you. That was one of your first cards. Find your courage through this transformation. Know that all these changes are possible for you. There's more money coming. There's new love coming. There's things exiting your life to make room for this. And you are strong enough to make all these changes should you really want to. Have a great Pisces season. We'll see you soon.